Welcome back, viewers. This is the episode number 46, right?
Yes. Yes. Finally.
The magic number. We are closing
Yes.
into the half century soon. And
Yeah. And
so,
at that
Anmol,
time, Ashwin will give everyone a party.
oh, yes, yes, yes. Why not? Why not? And you can all come to my hotel.
Yeah.
You're most welcome.
You can make Ashwin's home your holiday home. So,
Yes.
Ashwin, today is a very interesting topic, right?
It is. It is. So, Anmol, you were at UPES and on
Yes.
behalf of Harley Davidson. So, for
Yeah.
the ignorant, Anmol Bhai is the officer at Harley Davidson uh,
Foothills dealership.
Foothills chapter. So, Anmol, tell us about this marketing conclave that happened at UPS and what was Harley doing over there. And so, just give a gist about it. Like, what
सबसे पहले तो I will say in Hindi बहुत मजा आ गया
मजा आ
because this is
गया.
the first time in Dehradun a event like this on this scale happened.
Okay.
In Bangalore this is very common, marketing conclave. It's like यहाँ ठेली जैसे अपने वहाँ पे
Hmm.
ठेली लगती है ना खाने की, वैसा है वहाँ पे, तो हर जगह होता है, दिन में 10 जगह होता है. But here this kind of event, this was the first time that was organized by UPS. Of course, UPS being a leader after Graphic Era, Graphic Era
So
ranks
let's
number one.
introduce UPES first, like for people who might not know about it, because
Yes,
our viewers are from outside Dehradun as well.
right.
Obviously, in Dehradun, UPES, everybody knows, and people who are serious about business studies are
Yes,
they know UPS. But
yes.
however, people there are a lot of people who are living under the rock. So let's
Right, right.
enlighten
So
them.
UPS, the full form is University of Petroleum Studies. So UPS is a college based out of here in Dehradun. Outside of Dehradun, I will say in Kandoli and Bindoli. These are the two places where they have their two massive campuses. And the
Yes,
best part
and
is
you
from the
showed me
campus
the
that you
campus.
are.
It is, I was like, what? I wanted to go back to school again because of
Right.
that.
Actually, because you get to see the mountains everywhere,
Yeah.
all the four sides you are, it's, situated in between the mountains. And then there is a lot of greenery as well. So you naturally start to love that place. And
Right.
not, talking about UPS, I think ranks on in the top 10 universities in terms of business in India.
Mhm.
And also UPS has good international ties from Australia, New Zealand, and one more, Indonesia. So
Okay.
UPS is doing good in those terms, and I will say that UPS is the market leader in terms of the startup ecosystem here in Dehradun. Because
Okay.
of course Graphic is doing. I am also associated with Graphic, but Graphic I always tell them that you see what UPS is doing because they have partnered with the best. Now what is happening is all the brands like Hero, Harley, they collaborated and made Expo 40. So what UPS did with startup ecosystem is they partnered with Tycon.
Okay.
So most of the events that happen in UPS, you are going to find Wow Momos ka CEO, Chai Sutta Bar ka CEO. All of these guys, you never would have imagined that they will come to this place in Dehradun. But UPS
Correct.
made it possible. They have done a very good job, I will say. Of course, graphics who are watching, don't get hurt because our college is also trying to do it. And
No, but
me
like
being,
they're two different. It's like apples and oranges.
yes, it's like
Yeah.
apples
So
and oranges. Both the
yeah, you
audiences are
can't
very different.
you
In
can't compare
graphic era,
both.
you will find more of people from Uttarakhand, and those who are coming from outside, they are going to the team campus. In UPS, you will find mostly people outside of Uttarakhand because the audience is very cream, I will say, in
Mhm.
terms of
Right.
their brains. Like there you are going to find maximum people be very serious about their studies and things.
And graphic era,
Because
it's more undergrads, and UPS is more
yes,
about people who are going for
yeah,
professional
serious
post
people,
grad studies. Serious,
exactly.
yeah,
And
and they
UPS,
have
of
a
course,
certain
the
amount of
costing.
experience also. Mm.
Costing is the major factor. Like in graphic era, you can get your BCom done between 3 to 5 lakhs,
Mm.
but in UPS you get the same BCom done in 7 to 10 lakhs.
पैसा
So
तो
it's
लगेगा,
double.
पैसा तो
Paisa
लगेगा.
lagega.
But you will get
But
the
I will,
returns. But you'll get
but
the
yeah, the
returns once you
quality
pass
is
out
very
from
good
that.
because
Right.
they already have started to work on that practical approach wala thing. They want
Mm.
their students to start their own startup, take 1 year leave.
Mm.
For 1 year, do your own startup, make it what you
Mm.
can. So they are
Right.
working on those kind of initiatives. So
Mhm.
that is something very unique I found because I have. Yeah, no, right now I won't tell, but between the podcast I will tell because
Right.
I will tell everything right now
Yeah,
on this.
let's save it for later. Let's save it for later.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So now talking about, you asked me about what I was doing there with Harley, and what was Harley doing in this marketing
What
conclave.
was Harley
So in
doing
this,
there? Yeah.
conclave, there were many sponsors. Okay, so like any other event, you these universities reach out to sponsors. So Harley was one of the sponsors, with Jeep also being there. Jeep brought their Wrangler. It was very fun. Then Tamtara is a new Rome style cafe here. It was also one of the sponsors. Then I will tell you Oho Radio, again very good sponsor. Hurricane Drinks, I drank their energy drink, very good. And then there was Holiday Express, and then there was EV City Ride. This is, I think, the startup from Delhi.
So I can see the target audience is very mature, adventure, tourism kind of, or oriented. That kind of target audience is
It was
being.
a very mature
Yeah,
event.
because
All
see,
these students,
Harley, Jeep, these are certain like only a certain strata and certain people of certain age can afford it, right? You have
exactly.
reached a certain level in your life, and you are serious about biking. You're serious about off-roading. You're serious about traveling, and so I see that trend over here.
Yeah, that
Yes.
event was totally dedicated to hardcore marketers because we
True.
marketers, we want to do everything in life.
Yeah.
We want to have fun, we want to work. That's where creativity comes.
True.
So that the event was targeted at, and also the best part of the event was, uh, they made a kitty of 1 lakh rupees, and they gave that 1 lakh rupees to the winning, team. So
Okay.
these teams, they were to give a keynote speech on AI tools for brand building. So they gave a keynote speech on that. So you can
I
imagine
think
now.
we let's elaborate this part later because there's something that is very close to our hearts at Crobstacle. So let's AI and marketing, the marriage
Right.
of both. So it is something that we always discuss. So let's save it for later also. So
Sure,
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, so basically, this was the gist of the event. It was organized by the School of Business in UPS, and also they have their own society known as GEMS. I don't know the full form, but it is basically students who are marketers, hardcore marketers, helping university organize these events. So you can imagine the kind of experience students also get during this event, because uh, not UPS came to Harley for sponsorship, but their students came to Harley for sponsorship, and they
Wow.
were behind Harley for like, I will say 2 to 3 weeks to get that sponsorship. So you can imagine they are teaching their students sales, how
Hmm.
you get the sponsorship, because it's not easy to get any sponsorship, even if
And
it's
that
for
too from
five.
a brand like Harley. I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
So you can imagine how the
And
students
that
can
too for
build.
a college fest, at the end of the day it is a college fest, right?
It is
So
again.
and yeah, so and you get Harley on board, you get Jeep on board, that is a big deal.
Exactly, and that is why the event was a hit, because the event was kind of, I will say, you are sitting, you are watching keynotes that are also very engaging, interesting, because the students are themselves so educated, so powerful in their own selves, that they are, there was something new for me also to learn there. And then on the other hand, Harleys were there. Everyone got excited seeing the bikes, and Jeep was there. Everyone got excited, seeing Rubicon, because Rubicon, of course, it is a
Right.
very massive, powerful machine. So the event, not it was not just a very serious marketing general conclave, but it was more of like for our audience in Dehradun. You
Hmm.
get to enjoy the mountains, you get to enjoy the marketing gyan, I will say, from the three guests that they had. I remember one of the names, one name, her name is Rashi Goyal. She has been in this industry for 25 years. She has worked with all the big brands, big
Wow.
agencies, like I remember one is the name, I think it's Publicis Group. So she also was there, like she was one of the panelists, and they were talking and grilling each other on the topic of AI, what is the future of marketing, and they are very successful in their own selves. They were agency owners, not someone like they just called from the marketing background to talk, but the
Hmm.
actual agency owners who are doing very well in the market. So that kind of audience was also brought in to teach the students and to be the judge also for the students to hear their keynote speeches.
Right. So let's talk more about the attendees. I mean, I believe there were a lot of who's who of the marketing world. Like one of them was Rashi Goyal that you spoke about.
Yeah, yeah.
Who are the other people that some interesting personalities that you always tend to find out?
Yeah,
So
they were interesting people.
let's yeah, someone you met and you struck a conversation. Let's put a
The
highlight on
main
that as
main
well.
was I stuck with Rishi Goyal, because uh, as soon as we entered, she got surprised seeing Harley boys coming in Harley jackets,
Hmm.
bikers. So the room
Yes.
was just I will say
Yeah,
scattered.
charged up, all charged up.
Or charged up. And
Right.
they, as soon as we came in, their energy drink sponsor came in. They gave us energy drinks. So it was like next level of energy. And then they started to talk about bikes and all. And even like everyone, I saw one thing there, that everyone gets fascinated by Harleys, no
Oh
matter if
yeah.
they are a biker or not. If they ride Activa, even then they then also they were talking so much about biking and all. because at the end these guys also someday want to be a Harley owner, because they were talking about, oh, this costs this much, and but I have this much budget. So then, our chapter manager, Mr. Ashish Rawat, he started to tell that no, you can go for X440 as well. We have that one as well. So it was that kind of vibe once we were inside the room. So I will say, जैसे परफ्यूम के साथ होता है, कुछ परफ्यूम एकदम रूम में चार्ज लिया था, तो सेम थिंग हैपेंड व्हेन वी एंटर्ड द रूम, because Harley is
You
something.
made the heads turn.
Yeah, you make the
So,
extra. So that's what happened. Then we sat there. We started to talk with all of these judges. So there were dean of the university present, CEO of the university present, president of the university was there. Then three different more panelists beside Rashi Goel, who have been into. I will mention their names in the description. I will say that will be better. And then after that, we had uh, we had good students also in marketing who are doing well. Some of them are working with Netflix to make some movies as well. So those
right.
kind of attendees were there. So like I will say, for me, as I was there from the part of Harley, but I was also promoting Cropsticle when I was talking to these people. Talking about these students. So the students themselves, like one example I gave you, that there is an intern coming tomorrow. She has 1.5 lakh subscribers on YouTube. She owns a car. She has made that much money from YouTube, right?
Wow.
So that kind of students were there, like you were enjoying the vibe, like I will say, because generally when you and I, we go to these kind of events, we say, यार क्या चल रहा है क्या चल रही है.
Like what happened to us at
Yeah,
Immerse
Uttarakhand.
Uttarakhand. Yeah.
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 But this event, it was properly organized. Zyada bheed bhaad nahi, like limited number of people, but those are very premium people that you want to talk to, network to. When we went for the networking lunch, so all of the people, from the panelists, all of these good participants, all the good audience was in one room, and that's where we were networking. I also networked with the CEO, with the president, told everyone about Propsticle, told that we can partner as well in terms of you giving us the candidates who want to actually learn. So for our audience, we have been trying to get MOU as well with UPS. Maybe soon we brought that new. We will bring that news up. So that is under progress. With Graphicira, we already have. So because you need different kind of audiences. That's what I have understood. Getting students from just one college does not make sense. That you have to go out. So, and especially considering when you have people working with Netflix, so their experience, their exposure is kind of different. Of course, they will learn from us. We will learn from them. So it is going to become a two-way. So yeah, that was it. In the event, from the Harley side, and also like giving the president, CEO, and everyone a ride on our bikes. That was another level of experience. Seeing them, they also said that we want to become young again and get a bike. So we told them, you are always young to get a bike.
Yeah, you never too old for a bike.
Yeah. There was one guy who is, so there is a chapter known as Armed Forces chapter. In that there are more 70 above. All the people who ride bikes are 70 above. You can imagine.
Wow,
There
wow,
are
that's great.
83, 85 years old retired colonels who are riding bikes. Its name is Armed Forces chapter.
Right.
So
Let's get them on our podcast sometime.
yes, of course, the wisdom that they will share, we cannot even think about it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So
Now,
conclave experience was good.
yeah. And coming
Yeah.
down to the keynotes, I mean, some takeaway that you had from the keynotes.
So keynotes from the panelist side, they were discussing. So it was more of a fireside chat. They
Actually, you
were
know what? Like, we were saving the AI and marketing part for later. So yeah, you can probably talk about that keynote. I mean, yeah, obviously we can't go through all the keynotes that happened
right,
out
right,
there,
right.
and
I will talk about that one keynote only.
yeah, that is more relevant to us, and we let's not bore our audience with unnecessary details. So yeah, so let's stick to what we all love, AI and marrying marketing, and how we can bring a paradigm shift in the
Yeah.
industry. Yeah.
So majorly, Ashwin, what questions we get to hear from our team or from our clients, that's what they were discussing there. And that's what I really liked, because it was all practical, not something that bookish they were taking up, telling about what AI model is and everything, but they were talking about the marketing aspects of it. So like, for example, I will tell that I learned about some great AI tools. AI tools are now being used for a lot of more things for marketers, not just what we used to say about chat GPT. What ChatGPT does is we give it the prompt and it gives us the output. But it's not just that in marketing that AI has been doing. AI is also implemented in now major softwares, like for email marketing. It can do audience segmentation automatically. So that is one thing I learned there, because of course I had an idea in my mind that this, but it was very practical how they told that now you get customized email. So our friend from UK, Kalp was also telling that you do customized websites, like how your audience want, your website should adapt to that. So at that point of time, it was impossible for us to think on that, because that is something like it will be like making 15, 20 different websites. But now AI can do that for you. So those kind of things we were hearing from these panelists, and also discussing about the job loss AI will bring, or what job opportunities it will bring. So of course, again, as you and I we talk about it, it's like industrial revolution. We
Hmm.
adapt to it, we will be in the market. We don't adapt to it, we will be out of the
I
market.
mean, you rightly referred to industrial revolution. I mean, every time there's a change, people start talking about job losses. I mean, when industrial revolution was happening, the and people are talking about how machines are going to take away the jobs of people. But then eventually, those the same people became mechanics and engineers. Then
Exactly.
computers came in. Computers, everyone was to say how computers are going to take away what people do. But then now India is running on. I mean, India is known for its software engineers and IT
Exactly.
industry. So I'm
Most
pretty
of the
sure
good CEOs are
IT,
from India.
yeah, artificial intelligence is gonna have the same kind of impact, and like it's only gonna increase the quality of life. I mean, look at India now with IT revolution. India is like what Europe was during the Industrial Revolution now.
Right.
So Europe was up and coming and it was flourishing because Industrial Revolution happened over there. And IT revolution happened in India, and look at us now. So it only increased the quality of life that we are living. I
Exactly.
mean, the
And they
kind
said
of.
one thing that we used
Hmm.
to, that we say till today, that
Yeah.
humans will do what humans need to do, not
Yes.
something that a machine can do. So they also
I mean,
said the same thing. So
true.
I really like the thoughts that were matching there. I was really relating to the fireside chat, because generally how these fire chats are, they're very serious. You don't like them. You say "क्या बोले जाने stage पे." But here it was interesting and very practical. So the
Hmm.
questions thrown to them from the kids were also very practical, because kids were asking, okay, I am doing a 5 year course. I am doing a 5 year course of my graduation, post graduation together. Some new course have come up that does your BCom and MBA together. So what will be my future like after 5 years? Will I be able to get a job or not? So these kind of questions when students were throwing, it was a very practical session that happened there. I won't go into much into the details, but majorly we discuss about the tools. We discuss about the AI, the future of AI overall, the future of AI for workforce, and the future of AI for marketers. So that is the four key pointers that were discussed in that event. For
Hmm.
more, I think I will put the reference link to UPS Instagram page, School of Business. That's where they have put the kids' keynote speeches and the pitch that they gave to the audience for to win that 1 lakh rupees of prize. So I will give that link, because we have a very limited time. I cannot go into every pitch that they presented. So yeah,
Hmm.
and yeah, just one I will add that the kids, they very well know how to use AI, because they had to present their pitches, case studies of the best use of AI. They generated images using AI, they generated videos using AI, they made the presentations using AI.
Actually, talking about generating images, the other night, I was not able to sleep, Anmol. So I was toying around with our Chat GPT for, and like you do. So I just remembered, oh, Anmol does this, so let me also do this. So I just asked Chat GPT to design a tattoo, and then it went down to designing graphics for my Royal Enfield bike. And I'll tell you the results. First, I asked ChatGPT whether you can draw, and it said yes. So I said, "Wow, okay, let's do it." So I just gave a few instructions, and I said, something, some Indian warrior stuff, kind of, you. I just gave it theme because that night I had been watching this ninja kind of anime, Japanese anime. So I just
Okay.
got interested in that, and I thought, why not have some kind of similar kind of theme for India? So you see the kind of tattoos that the ChatGPT has drawn.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So and it you can also see it has given a mock hand
Right.
also. You see, this is what, and then we'll go down. See, this is all by simple prompts to it.
That is amazing.
Can you see this? And now
Yeah,
this is one of the best ones that it made.
beautiful.
And now it designed this armor as well.
Wow.
What would
You
a
don't need a
Indian
degree.
warrior would wear? And see, this is what it designed for my Royal Enfield tank.
Wow, really beautiful.
Yeah. See, and this is for the top of the tank.
Oh, okay. So it
Yeah.
also gave you different designs for it.
Yeah. So you can see this is for the top of the tank. Can you see this?
Yeah, yeah, I can see it. Really beautiful.
And this is one of the best ones that it did.
Amazing. I think you should share this with others.
Yeah. I'll send it to you. You can paste it or get it done and for your Harley.
I will put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, I mean AI has come a long way. I mean if AI can draw that, AI can design a tattoo. So you can imagine the level. I mean, we're already living in the future. Like
yeah, we are
we
already.
always keep saying that you and we
I
always
don't know
keep.
if you have used GPT 4.0, but in that you just conversate with GPT.
Talk to it,
You
right?
just talk and it
Yeah.
gives you the answer. You both basically keep on talking for the time you want to talk. It's that
Okay. So
awesome.
I mean, you won't be lonely. You can have a
Yeah,
conversation
yes,
as well.
exactly. If you don't have a girlfriend, you have one now.
Okay, let's. I mean, you'll get me into a fight, man. Oh, shit. I mean, I can design a girlfriend, a wife, who would listen to me.
Yeah.
Oh
The
shit!
future is here.
Oh my god, this is gonna get. We gotta put it on the YouTube. Oh. This is not good, man. I need to talk to GPT soon.
It is
uh,
going to be fun, actual fun.
nice.
Actually, there was a case study, on this, that in future most people are going to have AI generated partners rather than real life partners.
And that's gonna soon happen. I'm
That's
telling you,
gonna soon
man.
happen.
Yeah. With everyone looking for a perfect partner, that's gonna happen soon.
Yes. Yeah. And also, like, all of this event, when I conversated with all of these guys, so I've tell audience in the podcast earlier that we are trying to get a MOU. So that MOU will help Cropsticle get good candidates, people who are working with Netflix, people who have their own YouTube channels, people who are actually executing on something. So that will help us as well. And in terms of Harley is also benefited in some way or the other, because what road show we gave on the bikes there. So now people are influenced and they also generated more queries, because if they sell one bike of X440, 2,70,000, they will already get their ROI. And I think they have more than 15-20 registrations that they got there in just 5,000 rupees spent, or something, 10,000 rupees spent in sponsorship.
Right.
So it was that amazing kind of a event for them. And even I think they had one or two inquiries for big bikes. So I basically, what I did is, first I went to someone from the Harley side of things, and then I told them that I'm just an officer with Harley, but besides that I run my own company. And that's how we reached to that conversation of MO. Because if I am directly going to come to you, and you know that I'm from Harley, and I just tell you that I'm from Crobstacle, you will think that who is this guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would make sense,
So
but
that's what I did there. So there is a potential partnership. Let's see what happens. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. So that is there. And yeah, during the event, one thing I really liked is that these panelists, these presidents, students, and everyone, they are actually, I will say, with all these kind of events, I think many universities should adopt to this, because it helps build, I will say, future upcoming student mindsets, that you and I, we constantly face issues with, because these people, they already know what professionalism is. These people, they know how to operate. These people know what operations is. These people know what sales is. These people know what marketing, HR, everything is. They are doing recruitment and all. So I think this model what UPS has built, is it is really good for any university to get their students engaged. Because imagine, like, right now, how raw we get the student. We have to even teach them how to use mail. But these guys, they are champions in doing these basic kind of things, and it saves us a lot of time and cost.
Right. Right. Right.
That thing I really like, because they are building the future leaders. These people can join your company and then can teach the interns who are coming from other universities. Of course, not everyone can reach to that
And this
level.
is something you and I we always talk about. You should companies should, and actually anyone who we talk when we talk to our clients also, we say you should assign jobs to that particular expert in that field.
Right.
Like people who know that
Exactly.
job. Uh, Most of the time when we start doing a business, we try to do everything ourselves because we think it is our vision and this is how I want it. But it's better to hire the experts, and so
Exactly.
Anmol just rightly said that, like, these are the people who are champions in that field,
Exactly.
so you can't do it better than them, so it's better
You have
to
to run the
get them on
business.
board.
Who
Mhm.
will run the business if you are into social media? If you are
Yeah,
into
you run the
IT?
business. You let them know. Like I told ChatGPT my vision. I mean, to give you a very basic example, if I went ahead and I tried to draw that tattoo, I wouldn't have been able to draw that tattoo. Yes,
You
I
would have
had
taken years.
an idea what I want, but I was telling someone like ChatGPT, or it would have been a tattoo artist who would have charged me a lot of money, but I had it at my disposal with ChatGPT,
Exactly.
and I told it, and it drew it for me, and the result surprised me, and even you would be surprised with the results if you let the experts handle your shit, you know. So. And not do everything yourselves, because most of the our clients that Anmol and I we have handled, most of them actually
90%.
they try to do everything themselves, and they get actually
That's
get
where they
pissed
end
off.
up and they right.
Yeah, and especially when it comes to marketing, like marketing is something that must be handled by experts. So
Anything like recently, I will tell you, last week I was having a fight with this client. I told them that we have what, one of our previous clients that you and I love to talk about. So I tell the client same thing, that we have been doing this every day. How can you be better than us in this? His
yes,
ego got hurt, but I put the message out because he needs to
and
understand.
like they all go. I mean, usually our fight is like our clients are going by their gut feeling. This is what I
Right.
feel. This is how it
This is
should
important.
be. This is I know it because this is my baby, and I know what is to be done with
Yeah.
that. No, you don't.
Then why you have
I mean,
hired us?
yes. I mean, if that was the case, why would people send the kids to the school? I mean, if
Exactly.
I knew what my baby needs, why would I go and consult a doctor? Why would I go and for put him for a tuition? Why would I put him for a TT class? If I could teach him TT, no, I don't know table tennis. I don't know how to teach maths. I know maths, but I don't
Exactly.
know how to teach.
How
So
to teach it? There
what
is
do
an
I
expert
do?
for that.
I put my baby in the hands of an expert. When he falls
Exactly.
sick, I put him in the hands of an expert who's a doctor. Take care of him. Same thing as with
Exactly.
your business. Your business is your baby, but you come to us. We are the doctors. So we
Exactly.
take care of your sick baby.
And
So you
that
better
that was,
listen
I
to
think,
us.
one of the core messages in this marketing conclave that everyone got.
Right.
Because there were many companies also that joined in, that were in the attendees. So this was one of the main things that they also learned there.
Hmm.
you know and UPS also indirectly promoted their students as well to these companies, because one me, of course, I think others have also gone to them for this. And also, like, now as we are reaching to the end of this episode, I will tell one more thing to our audience. Even I was talking to Ashwin. Crobstacle and Harley is also planning to do a marketing conclave with Graphic Era. So if that is going to happen, we would want you to be there, because it's going to be another hit event.
I'll be there.
Yeah, yeah, you will be there. We'll do it in Bhimtal so that
I'll be
you
there.
know
I'll be there. I'll be there. I won't miss
it's going to
Bhimtal
be
for
amazing.
anything.
Yeah, exactly. And Bhimtal is a very beautiful place, so we'll try to do it there. And you know,
You'll have to find
mountains.
me a new job after that.
Yeah, yeah, of course, Bhimtal has now very good opportunities.
uh, so yeah.
Maybe we will talk to the uh, you know
No, no, no. You'd let me know. I'll
director
let
of
you
the
know.
university, and we
I'll,
will.
I'll make time for this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. You would like to add anything, Ashwin, to this
No, I
podcast?
mean, I think everything is said and done. It was wonderful. I mean, I was not a part of this. I miss most of the fun because Anmol lives in a beautiful place in the mountains, and he has all the fun. I miss that fun. So I am someone who is in Bangalore. Uh, and,
We are
facing
living the techie
the
life.
the traffic and the flooded roads right now. Either it is hot or it gets flooded now these days. So, but yeah, it's at least the weather is pleasant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm, like Anmol knows, I'm back with the hotels also. So there's another grunge that is going. So yeah, so we
No,
have,
we will get you here. Don't worry.
Anmol and I, we are trying to juggle between a lot of things, and we'll sort it out soon.
Yeah.
And yes, so that'll
Perfect.
be a story for the next time, right,
Yeah.
Anmol?
For the next.
Yeah.
Perfect. I think for our audience, this is enough for the day. Thank you so much, our audience, for watching in. We will be back again soon with another episode. Do like, share, subscribe, and do share your thoughts in the comment section. We are
Do not forget
looking
to share
forward
your
to it. We
thoughts.
reply
Yes,
to every
please.
comment that has been made on our podcast. So, thank
Let's
you again.
interact.
We will
Yes.
catch you
Thank you.
again
Thank
soon.
you so much. Bye bye.